What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Lowbuck Customs YouTube channel. Today, it's the start of a new era for me. I thought it was going to be a long time before this happened, but recently was in an accident in Punisher here, and they've already, everything's already settled. Whatever, everything's good now. But it does make me a little bit sad because I love the thing so much. But it's time to move on, and I've already got something else. Let me, I'm going to keep it. It's going to get rebuilt. But let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. Let me flip it around here. Alright, so what's sitting in front of me is my new to me 1997 Ford F-150, or known to the car community or the truck community or car guy, truck guy, whatever, known to them as 10th gens. This is the 10th generation Ford F-150. It was from 97 to 2003. It's pretty clean for 97. It's got the 4.6 Triton. And this, it came just like this. I mean, it's clean for what it is. 173,000 miles, original miles. It's set for a while, I believe. And yeah, it's pretty clean for what it is. Has a matching set of Mastercrafts on it, which need to be replaced eventually. The bumper, I'm not sure. I don't know too much about them, but I'm not sure if this bumper is factory or not. But it's, I was told they hit a deer, so there's a dent here, and then it's sagging there, and even over here a little bit it's sagging. It's pretty clean though for what it is. It does have a little bit of a gap, but that's just because where everything's sagging. Yeah, 173,000 original miles. Interior's pretty clean. Has the bucket seats with the center console. Has factory stereo, which works. Dash is cracked, which I'm assuming is usual on these. Headliner's, it's tore, ripped, whatever. And shockingly, on these, the first thing that normally go on these are the rocker panels, but if you look underneath, the rockers are pretty solid. And that's on both sides, and the only rust that there really is surface rust on the frame. But I got it from the guy because obviously after the wreck in Punisher, had to get something else. But I didn't necessarily want another truck, but this opened up so many, some of them bought more doors because I can move stuff on the side, for a friend or whatever, make extra money on the side, whatever, on the side of things. Plan is that this is just going to be the daily for right now, on top of being the project as well, kind of how Punisher was. To start, obviously I gotta tomorrow, whatever. This is just I've been home for a little while. Whatever. I can't really drive it because I gotta get it tagged and everything and transferred. But yeah, it's got the long bed, single cab. I can do a lot more with it. But plan is to really, like I said, it's gonna be a daily and a show truck for a little while. So it's gonna get slammed. It's gonna get lowered. Probably gonna leave the 16s on it. But just change out the wheels or maybe go up to 17s. I'm not sure yet. Maybe change this bumper to a Lightning or a Lariat bumper that has the fog lights. I'm not sure, but I don't know if there is one. I know these would have the square fog lights. I prefer the circles, like what's on that there on Punisher. I'm not completely sure yet. But my guess is that this was a Grandpa or a Paw truck. So basically that's going to be the name of it. So to you guys behind the camera or the fans or viewers, whoever, this is going to be Paw, and so we got Punisher and Paw. Because as clean as it is, I'm sure that, that's my guess, is that a Grandpa owned this, but it's super clean for what it is. Again, and starts, drives. I drove it back. I went with my brother, and he drove it back just to get a feel for it and tell me if there's anything seriously wrong. But yeah, it's clean for what it is. I got the, let's see how it works here. Nothing too big back here. Really, but I can still fit a sub and stuff back there for myself. I'm just gonna pull it out of the Punisher. Has the owner's manual and everything with it, stuff like that. But yeah, it's clean. It has, cup holders that are push, obviously, ashtray, console, which comes with cassette and stuff, or cassette storage. And then, like I said, factory stereo, all this works. I'm not sure if the cassette player works. I don't have cassettes because obviously that wasn't my generation. But yeah, it's clean. It drove just fine all the way back. There's no problem, like something with the coolant gauge or the temperature gauge on the dash here. But again, like where it was weird how this would just jump up. From what he said, is it would be like normal operating temperature, and then would just jump all the way up to being saying that's overheating, but it wasn't. It could be a temperature sensor or something else. Yeah, like literally all this stuff works, guys. And I got a great deal on it. I got the key and everything for it. Now, something that was weird about this was the guy said that whenever he got it, he had to put the ignition or switcher relay or whatever it was bad. So what he did was wire up a push button underneath right here in the cubby. So all I have to do is just turn the key, prime it basically, and you have to find a soft spot for it. And that's where it starts. The belt squeaking didn't start until after I got home, but I'll just spray on some belt squeak on one of these probably tomorrow or something. Yeah, but it has cold AC, hot heat. Like I said, the stereo works. Stereo works. I'm not sure about the cassette or anything, but everything in this truck works. I'll even take it around the block for you guys. Everything works, and it's so crazy for a 97 truck being this clean. It's actually kind of hard to find, especially where I'm at in the East Coast and everything. I'm just gonna take it around the block for you guys. Like, you can't even tell this thing's running. Like, it's so quiet, other than the belt squeaking, obviously. But yes, it is another 4.6, so I guess you can consider me a 4.6 guy. And I didn't really want another truck, but I mean, I couldn't pass it up. It was a great deal. My brother found it for me on Marketplace, and we drove about an hour or so, like half an hour to an hour to get it. But yeah, it's super clean for the age and everything on it. But yeah, it rides smooth. It probably does need a set of shocks because of the age and everything. But yeah, it's super clean. But this is the new daily for a while until I get the Punisher fixed. But other than that, yeah, this thing's, it's cool. And I already have a whole build planned out for it and everything. Yeah, so this is what I meant, like, when it comes to, like, when I meant with the push starts. Like, he said that he wired up the push start because ignition switch or a fuse or relay. But ever since I brought it home, because at the meet spot, it didn't want to start with the key. But ever since I brought it home, it starts up just fine with the key. But also, there's no lights on the dash. Like, it's like I said, it's super clean. The RPM doesn't work, as far as I know. It did work earlier when I was driving it. You had to smack the dash. But yeah, other than that, everything else works on it, and I can't be more happy. But with that, this is the new daily and project. I already have a whole build planned out, like I said. this is Paw Paw, so, you know, for shows and everything, this will be the name. So if anybody is local and you guys see me out, this is the way to tell. Other than that, I'm happy with it. Like I said, I had a great deal. And this basically was a steal. But I'm happy with it. With that being said, though, guys, I hope you guys enjoy. And I'll start working on it soon. Appreciate it. Have a good day.